Hello everyone, so welcome back to my channel. My name is Yari. Subscribe if you are not subscribed, and if you're not subscribed, hello, how are you? Today I'm decided to make an intro for like an appropriate intro for my backpacking, like showing you what I took to the Appalachian Trail on my little 4-day backpacking trip. I know that I like went back and forth between 5 days or 4 days. It's just that we were gonna plan to do 5 days, but then we were like, we'll make it, like we'll hike a longer day for the last day. So we did make it back in 4 days, although I did say 5 days. I corrected myself, and now I'm correcting myself again. It only took about 4 days, and this is all that I took. In the video, you can see that I'm like stressed and like kind of trying to get through it really fast because honestly, we were leaving that morning. I like had no time to film before that. So anyways, this is all that I took. The only thing that I took that I honestly didn't use was my book, because every single night it was just like it would get dark really fast, so there was really no time for me to read. And my headlamp doesn't have the little function where it goes like red, so I didn't want to blind people in the shelters. All the shelters were really packed, so that's the only thing that I didn't really take, or I didn't really use. But I know that if I would have had the time to read, I would have read more. But since it was like more of like just us trying to get to the shelter and then eat, and then by the time we would finish eating, it was already getting dark, and people go to sleep really early. So I think maybe if I was taking my own tent, I would continue to use a book or bring a book. But since I didn't want to bother anyone with my flashlight on by reading, I just didn't really have time to read. So that's the only thing that I didn't do, that I didn't use. Everything else I used. I actually came back with some food, not a lot, but some, just in case we had an extra day there. But we decided to come back Saturday instead of Sunday. But yeah, the food that I took, I know that I didn't show it very well because I was like in a rush, but I took vegan mac and cheese, ramen noodles, like some kind of like spring onion noodles. I brought oatmeal, which that also became my trail name. So if you're wondering if I got a trail name on the AT for 4 days, I did. I got oatmeal, which is really cool because it was only 4 days. It's crazy that I got a trail name, so that was cute. And I had a lot of protein bars, a lot of snacks here and there. I had chocolate. The chocolate I barely ate. I brought it back. It was really cold, so even when I did try to eat chocolate, it was like almost frozen. So it was really cold up there. That's the only thing that I didn't really expect it to be super freezing, but it was. Yeah, so I'm gonna play those clips now because I was like kind of scrambled there, but I hope that you guys liked it. And obviously this is a really light pack, obviously, because I only went for 4 days. If I was gonna go on a longer one, I'd probably pack smarter, and like it looks really packed in there, but there's a lot of room. And honestly, if I would have put my sleeping bag on the outside, under the brain of the backpack, I would have still had room inside for like a lot. But obviously I was like, I can afford to put the sleeping bag inside because it was the main thing taking space. But like if I was going on a longer one, I'd probably put the sleeping bag on the brain and on top of like the brain, because to add more space into it. But like I packed for 4 days, and there was a lot of room. It looked really packed, but I promise you there was a lot of room, and you could tell that it was really light. I actually got some people in the trail being like, that's a really light backpack. So yeah, it wasn't bad. It was 20 pounds, which is not that much. I did get tired of it eventually, because when you're hiking like every day, 20 pounds does seem like a lot, but at first it was really easy. But at the same time, I honestly feel like I could do it all over again. I had a really amazing time. I re-experienced every season ever because it was cold and hot, and then like spring and like snow. It was insane. The first day was also a mess because we were planning to hike 2 miles and we ended up hiking 12 miles because one of the roads was closed that we were gonna get dropped off at the very top of Cleveland's Dome, but that road was closed. So we actually ended up hiking from Newfound Gap. A lot of people have asked me, and I'm gonna actually say it. We hiked half of the Smokies, the like southern half of the Smoky Mountain National Park. So we hiked from Newfound Gap to Fontana Dam or Fontana Lake, whichever it's the same thing. And yeah, we did that in 4 days. If I go in the future, I'm probably gonna do the north half, just because I want to experience the whole Smokies. So yeah, it was really great, honestly. I pushed myself way more than I thought I could. Like I've always considered myself a hiker, and then I like no. I had no idea like how much my body can like withstand, and I'm really excited. I really hope to do more, and I think it was a really good way to get my feet wet. You know, since I've never been backpacking before. So yeah, I really enjoyed it, and this is all that I took. This is my backpack and all the gear that I took. Obviously, I was going with Matt, and Matt had other things. So by the way, don't think that I just survived this without like, we shared stuff. Like Matt has a little camping stove that I gave him and stuff, so I used that, and there was other like things that he had. So honestly, the food that I took, I wouldn't have been able to cook without that little stove that he had. So he was carrying that, and then the water filters as well. Which I plan to get some of those stuff in the future, but obviously like I didn't worry about it because I was going with him. But in the future, I'll get some of that stuff my own. Hello guys, I am leaving pretty soon, so I'm gonna make this really fast. But I wanted to show you guys what I'm taking to the AT for 4 days. So yeah, I'm gonna show you real quick. I'm just gonna take everything out of the backpack because I have to do that anyways, to reorganize it anyways. So I'm gonna show you everything that I have in here. I have the rain cover here, and then in this big pocket, I forgot what this is called, the brain of the backpack. I have my gloves, my rain jacket, and a towel, a little tiny towel. Really easily accessible things. First I'm going to pull out is my sleeping bag. This is my sleeping bag. Oh, yeah, this is my sleeping bag. I feel like that needs to be compressed a little bit more. And then my sleeping pad is at the bottom. I'm not going to take it out of here because there's no point in me doing that. So it's always going to be down here. So yeah. So the first thing I'm going to grab is the stuff from the back pocket, which is usually flat stuff. So that's it. These 3 things. I'm taking my little tiny journal, my book, just in case at night I want to read, and then this has toiletries inside. So I have matches just in case, a lighter just in case. Does that work? I have my knife, which I'm actually going to take out and put in the side pocket, one of my side pockets. I have a light, which I'm also going to take out. Some extra batteries, which I'm going to put in a little Ziploc baggie. And then I have, has my ID and some cash, just in case I need it. So, that's it. This is my snacks. I have my snacks in here. I'm not going to go through everything that I am going to eat just because I don't really have time, and it's kind of self-explanatory. Just a lot of bars, seaweed, little fruit and oat things, you know. I don't really have to go into detail with that. And then I have this, which is my main food bag. That one was my snack bag. This is my food bag. I have my meals in there. I'm not going to take it out just because I don't really feel like it. And then at the very bottom, I have my extra pair of clothes. So I have my shirt and some shorts, just in case I get hot. And then I have this little bandana thing, just in case my ears get cold. I can put it around myself, you know. And then I have extra pair of underwear and extra pair of socks, which I'm not going to take out. And that's all that's actually in the bag. Right here I have my toiletries, my pen for my journal, and then I have my solar power. This is a solar power charger, which I can just lay out like this and then use it at night. It has two little plug-in things, which I'm gonna just put this close to this because I need those two together. It's really heavy, but it's solar powered, so it's way better than just taking a portable charger that might run out of charge. So yeah, it has a light. That's a light too, but I'm not gonna turn it on. And then my toiletries, which I'm gonna rearrange a little. But this toothbrush, this is my backup toothbrush. I'm not gonna take my actual toothbrush from home just in case I lose it. A little tiny toothpaste, some hair ties, just always hair ties, and then my vitamins, which I'm actually gonna put in separate baggies. I have my vitamins, which is my 2 probiotics, 2 B12s, and then 1 iron supplement. And in this baggie I have melatonin and ibuprofen just in case I get a headache. And then I also have my CBD with me. I'm gonna take this. I was gonna get capsules, but I ran out of time, so I'm just gonna take the CBD and hope that this glass bottle does not break. I have my little tiny deodorant with me. And then on the other side pocket, I have more stuff, apparently. I have these reusable wipes. Reusable, oh my god. I have these outdoor wipes, which are biodegradable, so I don't feel bad about leaving it behind because it'll be gone. So yeah, use these. If don't take Kleenex, use these. They're pretty light packed, honestly, like not as heavy as you would think, and it's not gonna add that much weight. It's better for the environment. So, and it's wet wipes too, so if you want to take like a hobo shower, you can with this. I have my utensils, my food, and then I have my headlamp. I want it right here because I want it readily accessible. I have my glasses holder, just so I can put my glasses in here at night. And then I have a little tiny first aid thing just in case. And then as for tiny pockets on the waist belt, I have my little chapstick. I have my crystals, my baby crystals, and that's about it when it comes to the side like little pockets from the waistband, because I'm mainly gonna put snacks there. So there's no snacks there now because I'm just gonna every day gonna put more and more on there. I'm taking this little Chipotle tin mug for food and coffee and whatever, you know. I can put everything in here. My big hydro flask, this is my 32-ounce one. It's the one covered in stickers. So I'm taking this. It's pretty heavy, but you know, you need water. So yeah, that's all that I'm taking. So I'm gonna turn you around and show you what I'm wearing. So as for what I'm wearing, these are my hiking boots. These are my North Face leggings. They have a pocket on the side, which makes it very handy dandy. This is my shirt. This is a Great Smoky Mountain shirt that I have that is like worn out. And I'm wearing this hat on my head. And like I said, I had the little headband thing in case I get cold, my ears get cold. And this is the jacket that I'll be taking because it's fluffy and it's like really, you know, can shrink down. So that's all. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is all that I took, and thank you. And if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.